Hey everybody, today is June 1st, but a lot of you remember the little rant, so to speak, that I did just a couple of days ago about remembering our soldiers, but thanking those who are still fighting. Today is the first day of Pride, and I'm sitting here with one of my daughters, and we are very, very different generations. Cici is technically young enough to be my granddaughter. And so Pride to me and the specialness of this month may or may not be very different from my next generation here. This morning on first day, I changed my picture on Facebook and my little tag to something that most don't realize I believe in. Every person who has preached peace has had those around them who protect them. Even Gandhi had those who would stand by his side and keep away the bullies, as did King and other heroes who believed in the idea that one day peace will prevail. As someone who remembers Stonewall, not exactly firsthand, I wasn't there in 69, but I was in 72 and 3 and 4 and so on, and knew a lot of the Stonewall vets. I remind you that the first Stonewall wasn't a parade. It wasn't a celebration. It was a riot. And it was a riot against police brutality. I have watched the spirit of Stonewall evolve. And it is a beautiful thing to see, especially for someone who is over 70. But I have also watched hatred in this country, forgive me, rear its nasty and ugly head against the generations that I love. We have fought back before, and when we fought, we actually won. Is it time again? The old dog says yes. And I would appeal to Blazing Sword, Pink Pistol, and those of us who know what it means to carry a gun for protection, that maybe now it's time to protect our own. This coming month, I believe, and remember, I am the old generation, and I'm about to give the next generation equal time. I'm old enough to remember when dogs were turned on us, when fire hoses were turned on us, when police thought that we were fair game. And it didn't stop until we fought back. But it also may be time for us to take steps before things happen. We are vulnerable this month, and there are far too many who hate us. I'm going to ask my next generation because my ideas are old. I don't know if it's right to have pink pistols marching down the sides of parade routes. It's a display of force that might be out of time and place. I'm not sure, but I know this month more than any, I worry about my next generations. And the one sitting beside me is a classic example of the generation that I worry about. The original Pride was the fight of my generation, but this new Pride is the fight of yours.
I mean, you talk about it in a little bit of a binary that I don't know that I experience, because I'm not sure that it ever really stopped being a fight. I don't think that it ever really stopped being a riot. There are people at every celebration that are fighting. There are people that we as a community are leaving behind. It's a really hard time to be in America right now. And I'm sure it's not just America, but of course, because I'm here, I'm watching like shit, I lost the English word.
Say it in French.
like a backpedaling. It feels like, you know, there's been this progress, and now all these things that felt like we had passed them are coming back. And then other things that we knew we hadn't passed are just becoming more in our face. Like, you know, my husband to be is illegal in so many states in this country right now. And they keep growing on the daily, actually. He can't even go visit his parents right now, you know. um so I don't think that we ever stopped fighting, and if we did, I feel like that maybe is coming from a place of privilege. So if you are, not you, the proverbial you, you know, or if you are going to pride celebrations and only thinking about the celebration, I think you should ask yourself why. We're not there yet. We're not at only the celebration yet. There's always a fight. And you don't see a pride parade, at least I don't see a pride parade that doesn't have protest signs in it somewhere. Somebody in that parade is saying, don't fucking forget that we're still fucking fighting, you know? And we felt pulse, we felt Q, we feel everything on the fucking daily, it seems. And I don't know. I I don't think you can be a part of our community and be aware of what's going on in the world around you and not see a need for a riot. So if the Pink Pistols want to come and they want to help us protect our selves and our brothers and sisters and siblings, then they should. It's too much. We shouldn't still be fighting this fight.
This month, as we celebrate around the world who we are, let us not forget to keep our eyes open and remember that hate still exists. Be a shield for each other. Keep your eyes open so that we protect each other. Yes, we have come a long way and we have much to celebrate. But like any movement, we are loud enough now to be a target. So remember, my next generation, the first pride was a